Hello everyone, a very warm welcome back to the QA Online Academy. It's wonderful to see so many of you returning for another advanced session. I hope you're all ready to take your automation skills to the absolute next level today. As your instructor for Selenium and automation, I've designed today's lesson to bridge the gap between basic clicking and complex user interactions. We're moving beyond the simple get and find methods into something much more powerful. Before we dive in, please ensure you've thoroughly reviewed our previous chapters on locating elements. Today's advanced techniques rely heavily on your ability to precisely target elements on the page, so that foundation is essential. Today, we are mastering action chains. This is the heart of advanced web automation, allowing us to simulate complex mouse and keyboard sequences like hovering, dragging, and multi-step interactions. Let's jump into the code and see how it works. We start by importing our modules. Along with the standard WebDriver and by class, we must specifically import the Action Chains class from the common.action chains module. This class is the engine behind every complex interaction we'll build today. Next, we initialize our Chrome driver instance. We then use the driver.get method to navigate to Google's homepage. This gives us a familiar, stable environment to practice our first advanced mouse movements and clicks. Now for the crucial step, we create an Action Chains object by passing our driver to it. We'll store this in a variable named Actions. This object will record all our intended commands before we finally tell Selenium to execute them. To perform a click with Action Chains, we first find our element, like the Google search bar. Then we use actions click element, and most importantly, we append the .perform method. Without .perform, the action will never actually happen on the page. Hovering is one of the most powerful features. By using the move to element method, we simulate a user moving their mouse over a specific element. This is vital for triggering hidden drop-down menus, tooltips, or any dynamic hover-based content. Drag and drop is a high-level sequence that involves clicking, holding, moving, and releasing. The drag and drop method handles this entire chain for you automatically. You just specify the source element you want to move and the target element where it should land. For even more control, you can chain individual steps manually. Using click and hold on an element and then calling release later allows you to create highly customized interactions that mirror exactly how a human user might interact with your application. Action Chains also simplifies advanced mouse actions like double-clicking and context clicking, which is right-clicking. These are essential for testing web apps with custom right-click menus or features that require a quick double tap to activate. Finally, we can even send text directly to a specific element within our action chain. The send.keys to element method allows us to target an input, provide the string, like hello world, and execute the typing action as part of a larger sequence. Now it's your turn to practice. Open PyCharm on your computer and try to create a script that navigates to a site, initializes an Action Chains object, and performs a hover action over an element. I'll give you 10 seconds to start. Good luck. How did you do? As you can see in the solution, we import action chains, initialize the actions object, find our element, and use move to element followed by .perform. If you got that right, you've mastered the basics of advanced interaction. That's all for our deep dive into action chains today. I hope you've enjoyed learning these advanced Selenium techniques. Please go back to the previous chapters and practice these foundations at home in your free time whenever you can. Don't miss our very next chapter, where we will explore the Unitest framework. It's a critical skill for building organized, professional test suites. Join our community by subscribing and leaving your feedback. I'll see you there. Remember, we've only scratched the surface today. For the full API documentation, visit the link on your screen now. Keep practicing, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next lesson.